You ever wake up and feel like the world owes you something? Like life should cater to your emotions? You roll out of bed feeling soft, mentally weak, dragging your feet like a little bitch with a poor me attitude? That's that poopy pants mentality. And let me tell you something, nobody gives a fuck. Life doesn't slow down because your feelings got hurt. The sun's still rising, the clock's still ticking, and the grind don't give a damn that you feel sorry for yourself. You got two choices. Stay in that diaper and cry, or get the fuck up and handle your business. Like the damn video, comment stay hard and subscribe right now. That soft ass energy you're carrying, that's the same shit that's been holding you back for years. I'm tired. I'm overwhelmed. I'm not motivated. Shut the fuck up. You sound like a damn excuse factory. You don't need motivation. You need discipline. You need to man the fuck up and go to war with your own weakness. The world is full of victims waiting for someone to fix their lives. You want to know the truth? No one's coming to save you. No one's coming to change your life for you. So what are you going to do about it? Let me break it down. Every single day you wake up with that weak mindset, you're choosing to be average. You're choosing to stay in the same shitty cycle of complaining, avoiding hard shit, and wondering why nothing changes. You got the nerve to be upset with your results, but you ain't earned better ones. You want a champion's life with a punk-ass attitude? That's not how it works. Life is brutal, and it doesn't hand out trophies for showing up. You want something different? Then be different. That means showing up like a savage, even when you feel like a coward. Poopy pants mentality isn't a fucking joke. It's a disease. It starts with, I don't feel like it today. And it ends with you wasting your entire damn life. Next thing you know, it's been 10 years and you made zero progress. Still making the same excuses. Still hanging around the same weak people. Still waking up feeling sorry for yourself and doing nothing about it. You want to kill that disease? Then you need to do the opposite of what that soft voice tells you. If your mind says rest, you push harder. If your emotions say quit, you double down. You don't negotiate with weakness, you destroy it. You got to understand something. Discipline ain't based on emotion. It's based on mission. Every morning you wake up, that mission hasn't changed. You said you wanted to be better. You said you wanted to level up. But when it's time to pay the price, you punk out. You let that lazy ass inside of you win again. That same little pussy voice telling you it's okay to take it easy today is the one robbing you of greatness. And if you don't shut it down, it'll win every damn time. What separates the strong from the weak isn't some magical talent or gift. It's the decision to show up when everything in you wants to lay down. It's the decision to get up at 4 a.m. when your mind is screaming no. It's choosing to put in the reps, suffer in silence, and grind when nobody's clapping for you. That's what builds savage mental toughness. That's how you kill the poopy pants mindset once and for all. But it starts the second you open your eyes. That moment your alarm goes off and you feel like shit, that's the moment that defines your entire day. Do you hit snooze and crawl back into your weakness? Or do you stand up and take control of your life? Most people fold right there. The first sign of resistance, and they retreat like cowards. But if you want to be uncommon among uncommon, you've got to harden the fuck up and win that first battle. The mind is like a wild animal. You don't train it by feeding it comfort. You train it by starving it of weakness. Look, I'm not telling you it's easy. I'm telling you it's necessary. I've had days where I woke up with nothing left. No energy, no drive, just pain, doubt, and the voice of my past trying to drag me back. But I got up anyway. I got up because my purpose was bigger than my pain. I got up because I refused to live like a punk. And guess what? Every time you choose to fight back, you get stronger. Every time you say, fuck my feelings, you get sharper. Every time you override that poopy pants mentality, you build a stronger version of yourself. The problem with most of you is you're addicted to comfort. You've been spoon-fed soft living for so long that you can't even handle inconvenience without breaking down. You want to feel good all the time. That's not how growth works. Growth is pain. Growth is struggle. Growth is waking up every morning and dragging your tired ass through the fire because you refuse to be average. The truth is, changing your life starts with changing your mornings. If you wake up defeated, you'll live defeated. You got to take control of the first 5 minutes of your day. That means no bitching, no whining, no checking your phone for validation. You wake up and you get your ass moving. You hydrate, you train, you journal, you read, you do whatever the fuck it takes to beat that weak version of yourself into submission before the day even starts. Every day is a battle, and the enemy is you. That lazy, entitled, scared little version of yourself that's been running the show for years, that's your enemy. And every time you let him win, he gets stronger. But when you decide you've had enough, when you wake up, look in the mirror and say, no more, that's when the shift begins. That's when you start building a mindset that doesn't break under pressure. So what do you do when you wake up with poopy pants mentality? You fight, you move, you suffer, you execute, you go through the motions if you have to, but you never fucking stop. Because quitting becomes a habit, just like grinding does. And if you let that weakness slide today, you'll let it slide tomorrow. But if you attack the day, even when you feel like shit, you build unstoppable momentum. You weren't put on this planet to play small. You weren't made to wake up and feel sorry for yourself. You were built to endure, to suffer, to conquer, but only if you decide to take control. That means no more lazy mornings, no more self-pity, no more acting like a little bitch every time life gets tough. You change everything by changing how you start. And if you really want to flip that switch, if you want to dominate your day and destroy that victim mindset once and for all, go read Can't Hurt Me. That book ain't some self-help fairy tale. It's a blueprint for building unbreakable discipline. Buy it while it's still on sale through the pinned comment and in the description of this video. Now get your ass up. Stop acting soft. Stop crying about how you feel and start acting like the savage you were born to be. You still here? Good. That means you're starting to understand, starting to feel the fire. But this ain't the end. It's just the beginning, because tomorrow morning's coming and you're gonna wake up again with that same soft voice trying to whisper you back to sleep. That same inner bitch trying to convince you that today ain't the day, that it's okay to skip, that it's okay to take it easy. And that's when it really fucking counts. That's when you put this speech to work, when it's just you, your weak ass thoughts, and the mirror staring back at you with no applause, no cheering section, just truth. The truth is, most people are comfortable being average because they're terrified of the pain it takes to change. They'd rather stay in that poopy pants mindset because it's easier to complain than it is to change. Easier to blame the world than face the man in the mirror. But not you. You didn't come this far to live like a coward. You didn't come this far to be another soft punk hiding from discipline. You came to break the cycle, to become something nobody saw coming. You want to know how to fix the poopy pants mentality? You fix it by doing the opposite of what it tells you. It says, skip the workout, you go harder. It says, eat the bullshit, you eat clean. It says, scroll for dopamine. You put your phone down and pick up a purpose. Every weak decision feeds that weak identity. Every disciplined decision feeds the beast. One builds shame, the other builds legacy. What the fuck are you building? This life ain't for punks. It ain't for lazy fucks looking for hacks. It's for savages who wake up and attack the day, no matter how they feel. Ain't nobody gonna hold your hand through this shit. You either grow the fuck up and fight back or stay stuck in a loop of weakness and regret. That's the price. That's the cost of greatness. And most people are too mentally soft to pay it. Don't be most people. Let me ask you something real. How long you gonna let that soft version of yourself make decisions for you? How many mornings you gonna wake up and let your emotions decide what kind of man you are? You know what that makes you? A slave, a fucking emotional slave to your own fear, doubt, and laziness. Free men don't move like that. Free men rise with purpose. Free men get up early, do the work, bleed in silence, and dominate every inch of their lives. Don't you dare tell me it's too hard. Don't give me that shit about being tired. You think I wasn't tired when I was running on broken legs? You think I wasn't in pain when I dragged myself through hell day after day, getting rid of every excuse in my system? I didn't do it because it was fun. I did it because the alternative was being a weak, lazy fucking nobody. And that terrified me more than any suffering ever could. If you don't want to live like a fucking loser, then don't act like one. If you don't want to be weak, then stop giving yourself permission to stay soft. You don't need another nap. You need to toughen up. You don't need another motivational video. You need to stop acting like a pussy and move. Wake up, armor up, and go to fucking war. Here's the truth nobody tells you. That poopy pants version of yourself, that lazy, unmotivated, victim-minded version, he ain't gonna disappear. He's always lurking, always waiting for you to get soft, get tired, take your foot off the gas. You gotta kill him every fucking day. You gotta strangle that weak identity and replace it with a savage mindset that doesn't fold under pressure. And don't come to me with that mental health excuse if you haven't even done the basics. You ain't sleeping right. You ain't training. You ain't fueling your body. You ain't journaling, meditating, building your spiritual armor. You're not broken. You're undisciplined. You've built a life around comfort, and now you're shocked it's making you miserable. Fix your habits and watch how your mindset starts shifting. Start taking ownership of your mornings. That first hour is sacred. That first hour sets the tone. And every morning you spend crying about how hard it is. You're training your brain to quit. But every morning you get the fuck up and push through. No matter how you feel, you're turning yourself into something dangerous. When the world looks at you, they should see a man who's been through hell and chose to come out swinging. Not someone who crumbles at discomfort. Not someone who needs a pat on the back just to function, but a goddamn savage with a standard that doesn't drop based on feelings. A man of purpose, not preference. You got to start training your inner voice. That voice that wakes up telling you to stay in bed, skip the gym, and eat like shit. That voice needs to be drowned out by action. You can't negotiate with weakness. You can't reason with laziness. You kill it every fucking day. That's how you fix the poopy pants mentality. You beat it down with brutal consistency. You outwork it. You outsuffer it. You stop fucking talking and you start fucking executing. No more pep talks. No more, I'm gonna try. Just results. Just blood, sweat, and savage discipline. And if you want to really lock this in, if you're serious about building the mindset of a fucking warrior, you need to get your hands on Can't Hurt Me. That book will slap the weakness out of you. It's not a self-help fairy tale. It's a war manual. Buy it while it's still on sale through the pinned comment and in the description of this video. So next time you wake up with poopy pants mentality, you know what to do. You rise anyway. You work anyway. You attack anyway. You don't let that soft voice win. You beat it into the ground with every rep, every step, every choice. You live like a savage. You die with no regret. Now wipe those tears, throw away the diapers, and go earn your fucking life. Stay hard.